radio station. Check out our website at www.worshipradio.faith or follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Worship Radio INT. This is the future.
And welcome to Let's Fix It with Shanada. Sit back, relax, take some copious notes as we provide you with some awesome solutions to your financial matters. Invite your friends and family to join us. If you're watching this live on Facebook, like, tag, share. Sharing is caring. I am Shanada Harris, your financial specialist, offering solutions to your financial matters. Well, today's show, I dedicate this show to breast cancer awareness. The month of October, nationally, we recognize this month and put attention on to breast cancer awareness and talking about ladies getting their mammograms. So book your appointments. If you don't have medical coverage, there are plenty of facilities around the country that are offering free mammograms. So make sure we're going to get our breast checked, ladies. And to the survivors and their families, may God continue to bless you and keep you. We are all keep the fight. We're all having to keep this fight for this ailment that plagues our country. So we definitely want to find a cure for sure. To my union brothers and sisters at General Motors, today is day 31. However, there is a tentative agreement that has been reached, and now we're waiting for the leadership to come in to approve this and present to the membership for ratification. So I just pray that they are able to come back with something that's conducive for both sides, and so that it is a win, so our brothers and sisters can stop picketing and get back to work. So I want to say big kudos to those that have assisted in donations to the different regions across the country to assist with getting out things to fill in the gaps for these workers, because I'm certain that it has been a struggle and a long 31 days as this journey has impacted families across the community as well as our communities at large. So we just pray that there is a decent agreement and that it is ratified. That is the next step. So I do stand proud, Union Strong, today on this Wealthy Wednesday. I asked for a special prayer for a UAW picketer, Jennifer Taylor McDowell, and her family as she suffered a heart attack on Saturday, October 5th, while on the picket line at the Detroit Hamtramck GM assembly plant. This young lady was 51 years old and a native of Detroit, and she had just relocated from Fort Wayne, Indiana. She's a U.S. veteran. So on behalf of Let's Fix It with Shanada, here at Worship Radio International, we extend our sincere condolences to the McDowell family and her UAW brothers and sisters. So may the comfort of the Lord be with you during this time. Now, we've been talking about the countdown to 2020. So we're in 77 days left in 2019, folks. So are you where you want to be financially? Are you planning a major event in 2020? Buying a house, buying property, buying a car, investing, planning a big vacation. There's a college graduation, expecting a baby. Once again, all these things take money, credit, and planning, and we definitely need to pay close attention to, are we hitting these benchmarks? And I know we've been talking about this preparation for 2020, and we're going to continue to have this conversation between now and the beginning of 2020. So I just want to today focus on some preparation work. Each week I've been giving you different pointers and things to get you to write down some things to get your goals in order so we can start this prep work. So today, we've got some more things that can help you put yourself in a better position for 2020. So, here we go. Let's make a list of values and prioritize them. For example, God first, family second, career third. Write down your goals. For example, do you plan to purchase a house? And I think we just went over a bunch of goals of things that people tend to do at the end of the year going into a new year. Are you expecting a baby? Are you investing, buying a house? And the reason that I say write those down, because we want to break those goals down into 3 months, 1 year, or a 3 year plan, depending on how big or how small it is, in order for us to benchmark it to achieve it. And then put it on a piece of paper with a timeline so it breaks it down so it doesn't seem so big. Determine what your budget is, wages earned, your take home pay. Don't include your overtime. Use that as bonus money. And then I need you to determine your expenses. So write down all your bills, your rent, your mortgages, your utilities, your phone bill, daycare expenses. Create a budget and then learn to save. And be mindful as you go through this process of credit utilization with your credit cards, not to max them out, but keep the utilization under 30%. This allows your credit score to grow and not suffer. So you definitely want to periodically review your budget and make sure that you're on target. Now, effective savings methods. Now, a lot of things that we tend to do may or may not be effective, but let's talk about the mindset for one. Your mind has got to be disciplined, and you have to stay focused on what the end result is in order for this whole thing to come to fruition. So, save all your loose change, put it in a large container, don't touch it. And then in some cases, if you have kids, you might even want to put the container where nobody else can get to it, because you want to just be able to put your change there and it just grow. One thing that I personally have done myself last year and is doing this year, that's I can't spend any $5 bills. And I think I've shared this with you before, but try to save every $5 bill that you get. You'll be surprised at the amount of money you can save by not spending $5 bills. But once again, it all comes back to a disciplined mindset to make sure that you're not spending. And then the test is to stay focused. Don't cheat yourself from your ultimate goal. Here are some other ways that can help. If you eat donuts and coffee, drink coffee every day, that's 5 days a week, right? So that's $5 a day. And if you work 5 days a week, that's $25 a week, which is $100 a month. And if you equate that out, that's $1,200 a year in coffee and donuts. Isn't that crazy? And it may not seem like a lot when we're doing these things on a daily basis, but these dollars do add up significantly. If you buy lunch daily, 5 days a week, on an average of $10 a day that you spend, that's $50 a week, $200 a month, $2,400 a year just on buying lunch, guys. So that's a lot of money that can be contributing to your down payment to your car. That could be that $2,000 you need for that lease, plus some insurance. If you get your nails done, ladies, $60 two times a month is $120 a month, $1,440 a year just on getting nails. You can buy nail polish yourself and paint your own nails, just not have extensions. So it's just a matter of you deciding what is it that you're going to give up and stay disciplined about that item that you're not going to do, and set aside those funds to allocate them towards whatever big goal that you have. Some other alternative methods to help save. Just at work, Make your coffee or join the coffee club. If you're making your coffee and bringing it in, or having a coffee pot at your desk, that's going to save you that $5 a day at Starbucks, Tim Hortons, or whomever you go get your coffee from. Bring your lunch from home. So you definitely want to meal prep. Make your own sandwiches. Save your bottles and cans, because I know here in the state of Michigan we do pay a deposit on bottles and cans, and those tend to rack up, but you'd be surprised at how much those add up when you get ready to go cash them in. Take that bottle return money and put it in your kitty for your savings towards your goal. And we've talked about this on an occasion too on the show. Learn how to coupon. Use coupons as savings to increase your savings that you might capture, right? If you have a gym membership and you're not using it, and I'm guilty of it, cancel your membership and save that money. Or learn to exercise at home where you don't have that particular expense, okay? Carpool. It can help you save money in the end, versus you constantly filling up your tank if you live far away. Carpool with someone who works with you or near you, someplace in a happy medium where you guys can meet up and then drive in to work together. Call your insurance agencies to see if you qualify for a lower rate. There's nothing wrong with that. You can call the cable company. I tend to negotiate with Comcast and tell them every year I'm going to leave them because I don't wish to pay a higher rate, because they'll give you a special, lock you in for X amount of months, and then raise your rate. You can negotiate with them either to keep you on that plan that you're on, or to give you another plan but pay a lower rate. And then debate, is cable really worth it to you to have? Is it a necessity? Can you live without it? Because if you can, guess what? That's a nice substantial savings, depending on what your bill is per month, that you are able to work in towards your goals of saving. If you work a job that pays you overtime, live on your regular wages, bank the overtime money. Because if you work, let's just say 10 hours a week overtime at time and a half, you can take that money every week that you work that, and that will help your savings grow faster, and it will help you reach your goal faster, and it makes it much more attainable quicker for you. Treat yourself or use it as an opportunity to save. So either choose a treat, or the money that you were going to use for the treat, save it. Pay down a credit card to save the interest rate. So whatever high interest rate credit card that you have, you definitely want to start paying that down and keep it under 30%, so that you're not paying out extra money in interest rates. This does help you save money in the long run. Make a budget for the holiday and stick to it. No extra spending. Stay on your budget. So just, the holidays get you the worst, because you got the Black Friday sales, you got the Cyber Monday sales, and every week somebody's having a sale that's allegedly better than the week before. And then you see impulsive things that, oh, this would look cute for little Johnny, and oh, I'm going to add this to it. And next thing you know, you are out of the budget that you set aside for your holiday spending, and you've dipped into savings. Stay on a budget. Let everybody know in the household, get everybody together, have a family meeting, have a meeting with yourself, your spouse. Hey, we are working towards X in the house, and we need to stay focused and stay on a budget. So therefore, this is the parameters that we're going to work in, and we're going to stick to this budget. And then you got to be the disciplinary and to stay on that budget and be firm with that plan. If you eat out of vending machines at work, buy your snacks at the grocery store, it can save you some money, and put that money aside. Learn to eat leftovers. Split up your portions. So, like if you have a larger portion that perhaps it's a meal for two, put part of that portion aside for your lunch the next day. So then, therefore, you don't have to buy lunch, right? If you're a traveler versus staying in Star 5 accommodations, try an Airbnb, Travel Mob, or House Trip. Those are different apps that you can try that will give you discounted pricing, right? You could still enjoy your vacation or your trip, but it's just at a cheaper rate for sleeping accommodations. Then, most importantly, we've got to deal with our emotions. Stop impulsive shopping and buying stuff. I mean, how many times do you go up to the register or you in the store and you be like, that's cute, I gotta have it. Not that you need it, but you gotta have it. I know I'm guilty of it. I go into the store with the intentions on buying something. My mind is set on what I need to buy when I get there, but yet I'm deterred because I saw something else that I felt I had to have. Not that I gotta have it, but I had to have it because I wanted it. I have to control my emotions, and so do you. Those of you that buy bottled water, get a reusable cup, fill it up with ice, and use that cup versus buying bottled water out of the machines at work, or even just buying bottled water altogether, and learn to save that particular amount of money. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Live within your own means, not no one else's. Just because Sally's husband got her a Louis Vuitton bag for Sweetest Day and you didn't get one for Sweetest Day, you got a Liz Claiborne bag. That doesn't mean that, okay, you're going to go into debt and go buy a $1,200 bag because Sally got one and you didn't. Live within your means. Learn that what's for you is for you. What's for that person is for that person. Educate yourself and read some finance books. Learn the habits of some of the experts that have a proven system to budgeting and to help you achieve what you're trying to achieve. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you're buying. It could be that you're trying to open a business. Okay? Opening and starting a business takes money. It takes time. It takes planning. And those things you really have to sort out the details in order to hit your marks so that you're on target, so that your business becomes successful when you do the opening, right? Also, just know that these are suggestions to assist you on your journey. The biggest thing you need to take away from this whole talk that we've been doing is, like I stated earlier on, is the mindset. The mindset will, if you change your mindset, it will help you with where you want to go. That mental mind shift is definitely necessary. It's not an option. It's not something that you can go around either. Definitely want to track your progress as you go through this process. Here's some other methods. If you're a smoker, quit smoking. It's bad and nasty anyways. Cancel your monthly magazine subscription. If you're not reading the magazines and they're just coming to your house, cancel those subscriptions. That's going to help save you some money. Find free activities versus going to the movies or paying for different events. And then there are some cool gems in thrift stores. Sometimes you can find some of the greatest treasures and secrets in thrift stores, the Salvation Army. Somebody else's treasures can be um, just somebody else's junk can be your treasure. You just really don't know until you go and search them out. And then it can be fun and exciting if you are like looking to buy some things or change some things even around in your house. Who knows? Maybe someone has taken some of those items to the Salvation Army or some of the thrift shops. You'd be surprised at what you could find. Stock up on your forever stamps if you like to utilize the mail system. Or better yet, learn to pay your bills online. A lot of people I know are afraid to pay bills online. They are in that dinosaur age where they haven't moved to this century of times where we are utilizing computers more and applications more on the phone to pay our bills. A lot of people are still old school. I know my mother is one of those people that is adamant. She's going to mail her bills. She's not paying anything online. None of that. Or she's going to whatever company to pay that bill. Some people are just like that. But it's okay. Recycle bags when shopping. In some grocery stores, in some stores, they charge you for a bag. Take a recycle bag. I'm certain if you're like me or my daughter, we collect little recycle bags. Sometimes we tend to forget to take them with us when we go to the store. But if you live in like New York, they charge you for a bag. That's insane to me. I'm not paying you for a bag. I'll bring my own, stick it in my purse. Not a big deal. Shop online. Use a delivery service. I know that does decrease your impulse to buy. When you have a list and somebody else is doing that shopping, guess what's going to come to your house? Those things on that list. You're not going to be out of budget. You're going to spend, if you have said, I need $75 worth of groceries, $75 worth of groceries is going to be delivered. You're not going to have that extra $25 of impulsive items that you saw, like those cookies that they just baked and put out, or that new product that they're testing in the aisleway that you wasn't anticipating on buying, but you tried a sample of it and you bought it anyways because you were like, oh, this is great, I need to have it. You're not going to have those impulsive items on your bill, and that's going to help save you some money. Here is a free budgeting app called Good Budget that will help get you in line with saving. Now, I have a couple of quick quotes because every week I love to give you a quote from someone in reference to the topic. And you guys know a penny saved is a penny earned. Benjamin Franklin said that. And the quickest way to double your money is to fold it over and put it back in your pocket. Will Rogers. And I love that because that is the quickest way to save your money. Put it back in your purse. Put it back in your pocket. Keep it. Don't spend it. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things you don't really want to impress people you don't even like. Will Smith said that. And that's so true. We will go out and try to keep up with the Kardashians and everybody else because you saw somebody else with it. How many times has that happened to you? You come to work with this new red shirt on or this new pair of leggings, and then the next thing you know, somebody else, girl, I like them leggings, I had to go get me some. Not because she wanted them, but she liked yours so much, and then she wanted to get under your skin too. But anyways, that's just what I see. But bringing this back full circle, let's talk about some contact information. My phone number here is 734-752-8818. And my Facebook is Shanada M. Harris. My Instagram is Shanada. My email is letsfixitwithshanada@gmail.com. And my website for my services is www.shanadaharris.com. Now, here at Worship Radio and as well as Let's Fix It with Shanada, we are looking for sponsors to advertise your business. I personally am looking for some people to feature for the holiday season. So if you have a small business or a product that you want to promote, or you're hosting an event that you want to get people out to and you want to spread the word, I definitely would love for you to share it here with Let's Fix It with Shanada and be promoting it right here. There's a small sponsor fee, of course. So should you be interested in these services, I definitely want to hear from you. So please call me at 734-752-8818 for more details. And I'm also offering 4 opportunities for people to appear here on the Let's Fix It with Shanada show, for entrepreneurs. So I definitely want to have 2 in November and 2 in December. I'm also looking for a tax professional in January for 2020, because as we kick off tax season, we definitely want to give you some new insight and update information for the entrepreneurial side of the tax information. We definitely want you to work with some professionals to hear the updates and for you to get your taxes on point for the year. So this is totally an incredible opportunity. So please be mindful and respectful that this is Christian radio. So we do reserve the right to select appropriate businesses for our platform. So thank you in advance. So pass the word on to someone who might be able to benefit from these opportunities. As you know, I love to be a special guest speaker at an event that you are hosting at your church or your organization. And I encourage you to book me if you are a small business, because this is an awesome benefit that I offer for employees. And then some of the best engagements for me would be large groups. So I can share the information on financial solutions, especially to the masses, because that's what we are all about here with this programming, is making sure that we are educating people and providing financial solutions to people's financial matters, right? This is so key and so important to me. And then also I am working on my Empowerment 500, helping people become financially empowered this year. And I'm really growing this movement, and it is growing. So the opportunity, the window is becoming smaller because we're coming to the end of the year. But if you are ready to purchase a home or car and you simply need to get your affairs in order, and you are seriously looking at less than perfect credit, we definitely need to have a conversation. And I want to be a special blessing to you for starting your services. I'm definitely doing a 5-day Mexico vacation voucher for those that sign up this weekend, because we definitely want to get you on track to what we've been talking about here, and we definitely want to see you become very successful. Now, I do have a couple of special announcements starting on Monday, October 21st. As we spoke about our scholarship program, it does start and kick off. And I definitely want to call out educators, youth directors, youth pastors, and family and friends to share this information on financial literacy with the youth. We have a very effective program with our youth starting from ages 8 to 18, most definitely, for our financial literacy program. But most importantly, October 21st kicks off our annual scholarship program for seniors that are graduating high school and college freshmen. Last year, our company awarded $350,000 in scholarship money. This year, the cash amount that we are awarding will be $400,000 in scholarship monies, you guys. This is phenomenal. And can you imagine, the top prize last year was $25,000. The lowest amount that the recipients received was $5,000. One of my personal followers' daughters received $7,000. That assisted with her college education as she was graduating from high school. So I am super excited, and I want to share this information, and I want you guys to start thinking about whom this information can benefit, because we want as many kids to participate in this essay contest. There's no GPA requirements whatsoever connected to it. No ACT scores or SAT scores requirements connected with it. It's just simply based upon them being able to answer the essay question and submit the application. And there's no application fee. So I definitely want to see our youth win, because our youth is our future. And then just two more quick announcements. I feel like the church lady doing all of the announcements, but I've had two special authors on my show here since we started, and I'm super proud that both of them are going to be in the Fall into Literacy program this Saturday at the Southfield Public Library. And that would be Miss Tania Coleman Mosley. Congratulations on your marriage this past weekend. They both, and Demetrius Sandridge, they both will be at the Southfield Public Library this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I know Demetrius will be there. He will be speaking, and I definitely want you guys to go and check them both out. He will be speaking at, it looks like 1:45, I'm sorry. This Saturday at the library for this program. So I'm super excited to be honored to have them as guests on my platform here on the Let's Fix It with Shanada show. And now they're going to be a part of a big book fair. They'll be signing their books there, and you'll be able to purchase their books. So definitely go out and support them this Saturday at the Southfield Library on Evergreen in Southfield, Michigan. So as we begin to close the show, I definitely want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day, a part of your week. And I want to wish you a very special week and a happy sweetest day to all the fellas this Saturday. I will be celebrating with my guy this weekend. So, once again, until God says the same, you all have a wonderful, blessed week.
You are listening to Worship Radio International, the world's #1 online Christian radio station. Check out our website at www.worshipradio.faith or follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Worship Radio INT. This is the future.